Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance.
You know what's crazy? A lot of women are living paycheck to pay. A lot of these women are broke.
They hurt.
Bad.
Yeah, and brother, you know what? I didn't know that it was this many young girls out here selling. You know.
I know, man. Oh my God, we gonna get to that. Matter of fact, it's crazy because that's why dating. I'm glad you brought that up. I got some more questions too.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you brought that up. The reason why dating is fucked up right now because you got girls, regular girls are selling pussy to sugar daddies that's 50-something plus years old. That guy's spending $150, $200 to have with them, and you know what I'm saying, breaking bread. So they like, why I'm gonna get with a regular guy? I already got a couple of other dudes I'm smashing. I'm not going on no dates or being with nobody or taking nobody serious. I got sugar daddy here, a few guys I'm getting dick from.
Right. Hey, but
when do you realize young girls were selling their pussy like this, selling their box like this?
How young you talking about?
I'm talking about between the ages of 19, 20, and 27 to selling it.
And I think they going by 17, 18, 16. They skating around them numbers. They skating around there. Man,
why you think so many young girls doing it though?
Coming from broken homes, don't know. Man, it's a lot of women who ain't. Man, these women messed up too. That ain't had no daddy. It's a lot of women. Man, you know how many women have been violated, bro? You know how many women been touched on by their cousins. And then, man, you know what? I've been wanting to talk about this, but I didn't know how to say it.
Go ahead.
But man, the first time I was touched was by a female family member of mine.
Me too. I was about 3 or 4, about 4 or 5.
Man, the first time I had my the little kid say it, the first time I had my ding-a-ling played with was from an older female family member of mine. The first time.
Me too.
You see what I'm saying?
Me too. I know what you went through.
And I know I sound crazy, but it happens. And look, I'm a male touched by a female. Look how many females been touched by their uncles, their cousins. You
Mama and them probably was touching on them.
Uncle Junior, and look at the ones that got the horse mamas. The one got
their mama boyfriends were probably sleeping with them.
That's what I'm saying. You know, in there, and the no good. Her boyfriend got his partners over there. One of them done got her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she's young and impressionable. She ain't gonna say nothing. She gonna go with it.
Right. Right. Why do you think, for the most part, and I was reading this the other night, most guys getting married and they get flipped with the bait and switch. Like, the woman begin to change, they begin to have less sex. She don't cook for the man, do his laundry, do his clothes. Whoa. And she want to go out and get tattoos and do drugs. Why do you think a lot of women switch up on men after they get married?
Man, that happens so much. That happens. It's like automatic. It's like the person you date and the person you marry be two different people. They be two different people, because I think a lot of women get relaxed once they get the dude. They feel like they ain't got to pursue him as hard. They ain't got to do all this, especially once they get comfortable. You know, and the man taking care of them, they just feel like they ain't got to do it. But man, that's the wrong thing to do. That's the wrong thing to do. But before my ex-wife left me, we had went 3 months without having sex. It went from once a month. It went from once a week, once a month. It went from once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, once every 2 months. Then it was over. You know. And at that point, I knew, you know what's going on.
Yeah, they do.
You know what's going on
with somebody else.
Yeah, somebody getting all of it.
Yeah, because they either dealing with somebody, a coworker, they dealing with somebody on the, a coworker, somebody that met at girls' night out and shit. And that's another thing. Do you feel like females should have girls' trips or girls' night out?
Man,
if they in a relationship or married?
From what I've gathered from a lot of females, a lot of them women be getting down on them girl trips, bro.
You seen the movie? Hey,
baby, I mean, in real life, they getting down on them girl trips. They really, I'm talking about really doing their thing.
They go to Jamaica. Oh my God.
It's wide open. What goes on here, stay here. If you ain't on this
Vegas, stay in Vegas.
If you ain't on this kind of time, don't even come. That's the way a lot of people. Man, when you find a single woman hanging with a lot of, if you find a married woman hanging with a lot of single women, man, she getting down.
Oh yeah,
She
oh yeah. I'm
she
starting to
getting down.
realize that
Oh
she
yeah,
with the
oh yeah,
shits.
she getting down.
She with the shits. Well, let me.
If she ain't, she gonna be. If she
You
ain't,
said what?
she getting. If she ain't with it, she getting ready to be,
Let
or she
me
thinking
ask you
about it.
this too, though. I got a few more. I'm gonna let you go. I got a
Oh,
few
you
more. I
good?
got some more.
You good?
Why do women tend to goddamn when they find a guy that could be husband material, they tend to make him wait for sex and goddamn make that guy take them on dates. But the bad boy, the guy they know ain't no damn good, or will make him a baby daddy instead of a wife, a baby mom instead of a wife. They tend to give him the ass easily and give him the sex.
Yeah, they probably women doing that. They probably got a rotation already. They got
Mm.
they got they got they got they got a rotation already. They got a few guys going on, and a lot of times they ain't really even rocking with you like that at that point. They just holding you around, just keep you on the eye, letting you simmer. You know
Mm.
what I mean? That's what I think. That's what
Do you
I
believe?
think.
My bad. What you about to say?
No, go ahead,
Do
bro.
you
Go ahead.
do you believe guys should even take women on dates nowadays?
But good luck. Good luck. I mean, but a lot of these women, you can't even take them. You got to take them to $150 a person meal. You know, you can't take them to no $30, $40 a person mid dinner. They want the upscale. They want the upscale stuff now. So from what I hear, man, it's tough out here in the dating game for a lot of fellows, man, because a lot of women, a lot of our sisters, they expect a whole lot, off the wham.
Right.
They expecting a whole lot
And
right
a
off the
lot of these
muscle.
women are fucking, they're serial daters. And guys, I think guys are tired. Like, wait a minute. I'm not wasting my time with this shit.
And believe it or not, a lot of females be using guys just for a dinner.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. They've been
Yeah,
doing that. I've been
it's just
saying since
it's just a free dinner.
2018. I've been saying since 2017, 18, stop taking women on dates, bro. Dinner
Oh,
dates. That shit don't
absolutely,
work.
absolutely. Uh, and if you're going on a date, you're really going just to get to know people. How much the food costs, that shouldn't even be talked about because we trying to get to know each other.
Right,
Why should it matter how much this plate costs that we eat
right.
or
Why,
where I take you?
why do we have to go to a restaurant? I feel like that's for couples.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Uh,
Because go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. We about to
No,
say.
no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I feel like that's for couples. What's your thoughts on like older men tricking off on young girls? What's your thoughts on that shit right there
Man,
going through?
that's man. I know a lot of guys are doing that. Man, I'm gonna tell you what you got. You had a lot of guys in their 40s, 50s, 60s. They done been through the ringers. Don't want to be in no relationship no more. Don't want to be married. Done got older. Done got out child support like myself. Got a little money. Done been divorced. Kids grown. All they want is a good time right now. They want somebody. They want somebody for the night. So
Mm,
it's so rather than have a relationship and deal with their stress, they'd rather go spend the money and go and have a good time because you coming out cheaper doing that. You come out cheaper giving this girl 150 for a good night than being in a relationship with this woman who finna be
mm,
stressing me out and
mm,
getting more money. You see what I'm saying?
mm.
So that's why I think a lot of older guys do it.
Would you consider that tricky?
No, I don't
What
think
is
so.
tricky in your definition?
Ugh. What they say, it ain't tricking if you got it. Because
Right.
you got a lot of men who do really really well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So giving a female 150, $200 and 150 for one night, I don't think that's tricking. If depending on what you're trying to do with your life,
Mm,
like an older guy, if you're just trying to have a good time, I don't think that is.
yeah.
I know I probably take some criticism for saying that.
Right.
But
Me personally, I look at it as goofy because she's still gonna fuck a broke dude. But hey, I mean,
right,
do it.
right, 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 right.
She
Well,
still,
all of it gonna cost you something, brother.
I mean, yeah, it always gonna cost you. You either paying with your time, energy, your money, your attention.
Right.
But
Yeah.
the guys who are doing that, but one thing I know about paying, once you pay, you have to keep paying.
Oh yeah.
Just,
Yeah. But you just paying them and they leaving.
I feel you. I feel you. Because there's no more free ones after that.
No,
After you pay a girl once, you can
no,
never get it for free after that.
no. All of it gonna cost you, man. Even when
Yeah,
you married,
yeah.
even when you married, something, it's gonna cost you something.
Right. So you think Bishop, if in that point you think they just better off coming off giving her 300 for the night instead of just trying to groom her and do that and groom her and try to be with her and vet her?
Depending on what you're trying to do.
I feel it
Depending on
makes
what you're
sense though.
trying
It
to do.
makes sense. I see
Yeah,
what you're coming
yeah.
from.
I mean, a guy that don't want to be married, a guy who's not trying to be serious, he 55, and he see a young 23-year-old that want to have a good time. That's all he trying to do, and you gonna get there eventually.
Yeah.
you gonna get there eventually. You know, I don't think nothing wrong with that. I
Facts.
don't think nothing wrong with that.
Do you do that personally though? Would you do that?
No, no.
I feel.
I wouldn't do it, man. I don't. I don't. I understand why women do it, but it's tough though, man. Cause it's a lot of young females being raped doing that. It's a lot
Yeah.
of them been
Me
taken.
personally, I couldn't do it because I just don't want to give my money. I don't believe in giving women money in hand like that. I
Yeah,
just feel like as a man, I could do something else with my money
right,
and just pay for one damn night.
right.
I can't do it with my money. I respect my money.
But brother, you know what? This women ain't just started doing it. They've been doing that.
Oh
Women,
yeah, I know they've been
women
doing it.
women been doing it. I don't think nothing. I don't think it's nothing new going on, bro. I think what's
No, we
going
just
on
got
now.
social media
That's
and they're
all.
broadcasting it.
That's all. That's all. Man, my granddaddy had 9 kids by my grandmama
Dang.
and 9 on the outside.
Woo!
My granddaddy did. He was rolling. So what I'm me having 5 kids, man, I ain't doing nothing compared to what my granddaddy was doing.
Right.
Nothing. And there's a lot of people granddaddy were rolling like that. Yours probably rolling like
I'm
that.
pretty
How many kids?
sure he got side chicks by grandfather. But
Yeah.
we got to move on
Okay,
with it. If
let's
a
go.
man wants to get married or whatever, what's some of the best advice if he's vetting out a woman though? If he want to take something serious, what do you think he should do?
Uh, just real talk. If a if a young brother is get man, if it ain't somebody that he's been knowing for a while that he met young, a young brother who know he finna be getting money and know he finna go the direction he finna go, I tell him don't even get married.
Mm.
I would because if you miss, it's gonna cost you.
Mm. Too much
If
costly, and everybody want to say God. My mama always say, "What about Jesus?" I'm like, I love Jesus now, but I don't got to get married.
and
Fuck that. Ooh.
I've seen it go really. I mean, I've seen it goes real bad for guys. It's really, man, marriage. It ain't a whole lot of benefit in it for the man.
It don't.
If you ask
It
me,
benefits the woman.
I mean, you're gonna lose your home, you're gonna pay child support, and you're gonna lose your property, and your kids gonna be gone, and you're gonna lose half your income. Look
That's
at
what I
Iman
don't
Shumpert.
believe in marriage.
Look at Iman Shumpert. Man, they took that brother to the woo. They put that brother through the ringer.
And he tall and got money.
$8,000 a month child support he's paying. She
That's
kept
ridiculous. What the?
all the businesses. She kept all the vehicles. He got to pay the private schooling. He got
Mm.
to pay the tuition. He got to pay all
Well,
the
what about
support.
what about Dr. Dre wife? She get alimony until she get remarried. You know she ain't gonna never get remarried.
No, man, she ain't gonna get married. She ain't
She
gonna
got
do
like
that. She gonna sit.
200 million or some shit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She gonna sit right there on it. She gonna sit right there on it.
She ain't gotta work another day in her life. She'll
Yeah,
never work no more another day in her life. She got so much money she'll never spend it. But I just think marriage is because once you're in that court system, the judges is your God. They tell you what to do.
right. And then see, and that's why a lot of brothers be so upset about women putting them on child support because man, if you and your lady together, and then and I say, and we have an agreement, say, baby, I'm gonna pay you $200 a week, and then we both agree and take that to the judge. The judge gonna say, ma'am, do you agree? Yeah. Sir, do you agree? Yeah. And that's what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be that 200. But when a woman take a guy to child support court and then put the man's life into the judge's hands and she gonna let the judge hit him with the child support, man, that's a cold woman, man. Because the
Yeah,
judge
that's cold
gonna
hard.
hit you hard. He gonna hit you hard. And then he telling us what to do with our baby. And a
Right.
lot of
When you
times,
can see your child and all that.
yeah, a lot of times that the guy been done gave, he would give the woman more if she didn't put him on child support. But a lot of women don't want that. And then a lot of women I'd rather put you on child support just because they don't want to fool with you. I'm gonna go and get some child support money. I ain't got time to be messing with you back and forth. So I'm gonna go and put you on child support so I ain't gotta be dealing with you. So a lot of women do that just because they don't want to be bothered with you. You
Yeah, and you got these
feel me?
dumb ninjas out here talking about, well, you messing with the wrong woman. You ain't got no game. Like ignorant stuff.
Man, now that you don't know how somebody is until they have a baby, man. You ain't gonna see that stuff until it's too late. Nobody really knows really on the front. You think you do, but you say you found that toward the end with your old lady. She showed you her true colors toward the end, the lady you were gonna get married to. You
Yeah.
didn't see it up front.
Nope.
But
I
what
did.
if you had got married to her? What if you had got married to
You
her?
know what's crazy? This was really the kicker and what really put a hole in the coffin. This is what she said to me one time. I never forget this. Because she was like, the only way I agree to us, moving forward in the relationship, if you put your name on the house, if you put your name on my house, on your deed of the house with you. I said, hell no. I said, I got this shit out the mud. You was with me, but you ain't contribute to this shit. Why do I gotta
She
put
wants you to.
your name on my house deed?
Wow, man, she
And I
saw
was
you
like,
coming. She saw you coming.
now we was together when I got the crib, but she ain't contribute. We was just dating. But hell,
Oh,
I did all this with
okay.
my money.
Why? I don't know. She shouldn't have said that.
I'm like, well, I don't owe you nothing, dude. I'm like, I don't owe you shit.
No, you know. I think you dodged the bullet on that, brother.
I ain't
I
think I
think you
know
dodged.
I did.
I know you did too, bro.
I know I dodged the bullet. I got some more.
Come on with it.
Do you
Come on
believe
with it.
people stay married for love or get married
No,
for love?
no, man, no, no. A lot of people stay married for a long time because they've been together so long and they don't want to break off and start nothing new. They don't want to learn nobody else. They don't want to move. They don't want to meet nobody new. You know what I mean? They just rather stay in there, and then they don't want to take the time to learn somebody. They just don't. They've been out the game so long, they probably just gonna stay do what they're doing. A lot of people they can't live on their own. They just rather stay with somebody. Man, love. That's one of the reasons, but that ain't love. Don't you can that's how you love people don't mean you need to stay with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's
Hey,
right.
I like that. Yeah, like I said, I have love for all my baby mamas. I don't hate them. I wish them well because I got kids with them. I never wish anything bad on them, despite how they feel about me. I ain't got that in my heart. Like I said, I don't wanna bash my baby mamas because I don't want my kids to be seeing all that stuff. So I ain't gonna never say nothing bad about them. But uh, marriage, I just I would advise young brothers not to even do it. I would
Mm-hmm.
advise it. Because
Mm-hmm.
people change during the duration of a marriage, bro. Nobody stay
Mm-hmm.
the same. I mean,
Right.
you are change every so often.
Right. I totally agree with you 100%. Uh,
Yeah.
why you think for the if somebody were to get married, what age would you feel like be the best age for them to do it?
Oh, 37, 38,
37. Okay.
37, 38. Because you need
Okay.
to get all that stuff out of it. Like you getting married at your age. See, you 27. You say you 27.
Yeah, 27.
I had all 5 of my kids by the time I was 26.
Dang. How old you is now?
I'm 45.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
45. I had all 5 of my kids right at 26 years old. I was in full swing of child support at 26 years old with all 5 of my
I ain't
kids.
got no kids at
And
27. Don't plan on having
I
that.
know that's how reckless I was with my penis, man. That's why these brothers need to be careful out here.
What's
You
your
know,
thoughts on these guys out here that want to be players and they're trying to be players and big dog? They think that's cool having kids or they want to have a baby and start a family. Like, what's your thoughts on that right there?
being the player, you fooling yourself. You ain't doing no good. You spitting in the wind. That's what you're doing. You ain't doing no good. You gotta you sleep with a whole lot of women, but what good are you doing? You playing Russian roulette with your life. You
Mm-hmm.
risking disease and child support with women you do not want. Cause
Mm-hmm.
if any of them get pregnant, they gonna tax you, brother. They gonna tax you. So man, like all the horn around I did, man, I hate I even did that stuff. I gained absolutely nothing doing that. I gained absolutely nothing.
Why do you feel like the hip hop community and the hip hop culture is pushing people to be promiscuous, especially in the black community?
I know they are. I know they are, because that's why you see people like Sexy Red at the forefront. Man, know about it. Man, that ain't no real women listen to nobody like Sexy Red. Ain't no real dude want no Sexy Red. Ain't no
Mm-hmm.
real woman listen to. Ain't no real woman listen to Sexy Red, man. Ain't no
Mm-hmm.
real woman talking about that stuff. Ain't no real chick won't even listen to that. I mean, that just. I think the hip hop. I think hip hop. I ain't going to call it hip hop now, man. I don't know what that stuff is.
Rap,
I
rap,
I don't
crap,
even.
rap shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I read. I believe the music is influencing a lot of young women, even older women too, and they think this
Right.
shit is cool. You know, being a whore, being a skeezer, and being a slut, fucking for the money, promoting prostitution. And the kids are at risk.
Yeah, man. I tell any young bro, men ain't gonna approach you. They gonna approach you how they see you. However they see you, that's how they gonna, because that's what I was doing when I was out hanging out. If I saw a woman showing her camel toe, got her titties out, and I'm coming straight to her, and I'm talking about I'm trying to take her with me. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? I ain't trying to do nothing, but hit it,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the way she presenting herself. What you think she want? Her camel toe showing, her
Uh,
titties hanging out.
her ass,
What you
all her
think?
ass out.
What you think she want?
She wants
She
some
wants
money and trying to fuck
you to
up.
look. There you go. She wants you to look. She wants you to give some. She wants you to look, and she wants you to give some attention. That's what she wants. That's what
Yeah,
she wants.
yeah. I see that's a lot of brokenness going on, and I think so. And the
There's a
sad part about it, how what percentage would you say a lot of these babies are made out of lust?
shoot 90, 90.
Mm,
Because I don't think nobody. I don't think the majority of guys are wrapping up. Because I
mm,
know back in my day, I hardly ever wore a condom.
mm,
I hardly ever. You know, I mean, I just did. I mean, I got 5 kids, so I want them to be sitting over here talking about I was using a whole lot of protection, because I wasn't. You
mm,
know, and like I said, I was touched by older female family member of mine when I was younger, and I think that got my ball rolling. After that,
mm,
I was a managed little dude. Then I was ready to have sex.
mm.
After that,
Why do
I
you,
couldn't be stopped.
why you think that is going on? Women feel like they a woman because they have sex, and a man feel like he a man because that don't make you a man in the dope. Controlling your urges, I feel like make you an adult. But what's your
Yeah,
thoughts on that? They think they grown out
yeah.
here, they have sex and shit, and
No,
they don't know how to deal with them emotions. You feel me?
no, they can't, because I mean, a lot of us came from broken homes, man. It's a
Yeah.
whole lot of broken homes. I mean, it's like all of my cousins, none of us had our dads. Most of my friends I grew up with, nobody had a dad. Man, so who's teaching a man how to control himself? Who teaching him? And then a lot of us seeing our mamas in there have sex, seeing our
That
aunties have sex in the house, hearing our mama have sex, seeing her have sex.
man,
You
that's
see what I'm
crazy.
saying?
I'm glad you brought that up. Did you grow up hearing your mother have sex?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hearing and seeing it. Hearing and seeing it.
She didn't try to hide it from you at all.
Well, I mean, they in the house. The room, the room is next to mine. You know, it's she got a guy in there. I mean, I that goes on, brother. That goes on,
I'm so
and the
thankful
dudes wasn't
I was
my
the
dad.
way I was raised because I had a girl tell me that too. Her mama was getting
Oh
down, and I'm like,
yeah,
really?
oh yeah, oh yeah. I ain't trying to put my. I mean, I love my mama.
Mm-hmm.
I really love and respect her, but me being honest, that don't mean that's not. I'm not dissing my mama being honest. I'm just being truthful.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I
You
mean?
speaking your truth, bro. You
It
venting and letting people
happened.
know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It happened,
I just feel like
and
that's
that stuff.
so disrespectful
That's
to parents. That my bad. What you were saying?
well, and women don't consider that. A lot of people don't think about that, and they think that's normal. But man, that's some wild stuff. What do you think that do for a kid?
A kid should
What do you
be
think that do
hearing his parent
for a
have
kid?
sex.
And then it's hard not to look when you're a little man's little boy.
Yeah. A kid should hear
You see
that.
what I'm
They
saying?
supposed to You supposed to do that while they at school, or you go to his house, or y'all get a hotel,
Right.
man. That's trifling.
Right.
That's some trifling ass shit.
Man, I can remember being of a family member house of mine, and that was going on. And man, it was broad daylight. Man, they locked me and my little cousin outside, and man, they in there rolling.
It was your
Man,
cousin.
that stuff happened
It was
so
an
much.
auntie of yours.
Yeah, it was an auntie of mine, man. It was an auntie of mine. Man, that stuff happens so much in the black community.
It's
That it
crazy.
happens so much in the black
And you
community.
hear him
Oh
outside
yeah.
while you playing as a kid.
No, you know when you going outside, they coming back in for
Yeah.
water. You know what I'm saying? Like running in the house and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
I had an interesting childhood, man. Interesting childhood. But
Fact. Fact.
I know it.
Fact. All right. I got this last one. What's your thoughts on husband material or wife material? Like, do you feel like that's a compliment or something? Like, if a female say, "Are you husband material?" or if a guy give a woman wife material?
It depends. If a woman telling you that, she probably looking at you as somebody that can take care of her. You know what
Mm.
I mean? That's the way I see that. And the guy telling the woman that, that's I think it's a good thing both ways. I think it's a good thing both ways. But
Now, this is what I
but
heard.
a lot
Cause this
a
is
lot
what
of
I
guys
heard.
getting played
Cause I feel
though.
like when a guy said a woman is wife material, I just feel like she think he ain't that. He feel like the girl ain't that ugly. She can have a kid or two. I'm not gonna make the responsibility of you being my wife. We just fuck from time to time, and you just be my main bitch, and I still have some side
Yeah.
bitches. That's how I get it. And
Man, I just man, a lot of men just want a woman that ain't gonna stress them out.
that's true too. But
They just want,
this is what I read when a woman called a guy husband material. This guy said this is an insult. He said being husband material in modern times means from women perspective, I don't find you attractive enough for casual sex. First, I will try to fuck all the hot guy, whole phase, hot girl summer to get
right.
commitment from one of them. And if I fail, then at last I will choose you. But you have to be thankful for being chosen at least, but you get me for a longer period of time. Benefits you get from being the husband material: starfish sex, not in the mood for sex.